Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Beautiful pond during the early fall sometime, like probably 4 years ago. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Isaiah 65 verse 1. It says, I was ready to respond, but no one asked for help. I was ready to be found, but no one was looking for me. Here's my poem. A God longing for his people. When two people love each other, they usually want to be together. Just like a parent always wants to watch over their children's welfare. Our Heavenly Father longs for all his beloved children. How come they have neglected to come to him for help? God is always waiting for all his people to run to him. How can we be so proud not to do so and choose to sin? Our Heavenly Father, if you claim you love Jesus, our Heavenly Father longs for all his beloved children. How come they have neglected to come to him for help? God is always waiting for all his people to run to him. How can we be so proud not to do so and choose to sin? If you claim you love Jesus, why don't you stay faithful? Why can't you be open to his Spirit so you can be fruitful? Here's my essay. My own father just died 2 weeks ago. He had been longing for me to spend time with him ever since he stopped working abroad and retired. I was too busy making a career, raising my son alone, and running a business. My son and I were the only one who lived far from my parents. He would manage to find time to see me and my son. Like my biological father, our Heavenly Father is also pining for us to run to him and ask help. He wants us to depend on him for anything and everything. Why do we get so busy giving that time that he so longs from us? Prayer. Lord, thank you for patiently waiting for me to come around. Reflection. Why do some Christians never find time for God? I think in James it says that you are committing adultery if you actually do not spend time with the Lord, if you busy yourself with things that are not really what is important, then you are actually committing adultery. It is amazing how James, the book of James, bluntly and confronting us with what is unfaithfulness in the eyes of God. And here in Isaiah, it also talks about how God is so faithful, waiting for us to come to him, and we never do. We become so wrapped up in this world that we live in, forgetting that we are not of this world. We live in the world, but we're not of this world because God has created us for him, not for this world. And remember that the prince of this world is the enemy, Satan. So when you prioritize worldly stuff rather than spiritual stuff, then you're actually in the camp of the enemy and you're not in God's camp. So I think those who do not find time for God do not realize what they're missing, because when you have a relationship with somebody, you'd want to be with that person. You'd want everything that will make that person happy or pleased. You want to know more about that person, and that's the same way with God. So God is always waiting for us, longing for us to seek help from Him and seek Him first in everything we do. Because without doing that, we're actually rebelling. We are actually thinking that we can do things on our own, and that is not God dependency. He wants us to be dependent on Him all the time. And in this verse, you'd feel the hurt that God feels when He says, I was ready to be found, but no one was looking for me. It's a form of rejection also, that God is rejected by His own people. And how do you feel if somebody you love, that somebody that you invest so much time on, does not even look at you or look for you? So I encourage you to find time for the Lord, because the Lord is always finding time for you. The Lord has time for you all the time. He's just waiting for you to come to Him so that you could pour your heart out, and that He can be of assistance to you, and He could always be there for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ilmaars.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a blessed day.